Today, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey,
the calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13.
Xavier Gipson now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback.
For every rookie prospect, there are always nerves involved in this moment. Running your team out to start a game. But there's a reason they brought him in. We're willing to make him their starter today. They believe he can overcome those nerves and lead his team to a victory. We saw him do it at the collegiate level and really make himself into a leader and someone you can envision doing the exact same thing here in the NFL.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll set up to throw.
That is caught.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
You talk about this Rams defense.
They were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And they needed to be, because that game was a game you don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and they got it done.
Ball again on 2nd down.
After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
3rd and 8.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Trey Hendrickson able to record his 5th sack of the season.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board.
And here's Daniel Whelan on now to punt.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. That's taken on the 25.
A good head down running on the return. Gets about 15 yards.
And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession.
They'll be led out by a longtime starter in the NFL, a former #1 overall pick way back in 2009. It's Matthew Stafford.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw caught by Higgins.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
A first run now for Kyron Williams.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Play action. Stafford. Underneath, caught by the tight end, Allen. No score after one on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter.
From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7.
As they've got it as we resume action. On second down, Williams. And he's going to get this down close to a first at about the Jets' 42. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams.
He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Now Hall to start the drive.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line.
2nd down and 8.
On play action, they'll throw. They're able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. A gain there of 21 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
A toss left side for Hall.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. 2nd and 10.
They're going to look to throw. Wilson's got it complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. And it's a rush to the line right now for the Jets. They'll look to throw again. Able to find Lazard.
And he is going to have a Jets first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Back to throw here.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Running left, it's Hall.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
So since that last gain did not get a first, they'll decline the penalty there and force a
They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Stafford.
And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down.
Throwing is Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. A final shot before the break. Stafford. Open man right side is Kupp, complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Rams offense ready to begin quarter number 3.
And we thought this game had the potential to be tight. Maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the third quarter.
And I love the way you used the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
To throw on second down is Stafford. They'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Third quarter all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Now it's Stafford. And that is incomplete. Here comes the Rams punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 42 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. They'll go again with Hall.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Handoff, running left. Here's Hall.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory.
From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. Give to Hall running right.
And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for 3rd down. He'll look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So these two teams will take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium as we're through 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
A give running right is Hall. He'll get this down to the 38.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
They'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Hall. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
They'll run with Hall.
And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Back to throw.
Finds Lazard quickly on the slant.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
He'll drop to throw.
And Lazard's got it again.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another 1st down. Now back to throw.
They'll set up the screen for Hall.
And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
Well, this has obviously been a game dominated by the defense, but finally, at long last, we have action on the scoreboard.
I love the tone of your voice there. At long last, finally we see things happen, right? And it took 3 quarters and then some before we got these first points. So that could very well turn out to be the game winner. Now they get to go to the bench and support their defense and hope they can hold those other guys at bay.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So now Stafford and the Rams down 7-0, 2:01 remaining. A possible crippling loss to their playoff status in the balance, barring a late score.
Now a 1st down throw, Stafford. And his throw's going to be incomplete. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Now it's Stafford.
Pass complete to Higgins.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
So the road a little tougher here. Now 1st and 20.
Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Stafford now to throw. Short throw, it's Higbee. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Now Stafford. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. So now let's reset here, Charles. They do have 2 timeouts left, so they can stop the clock twice. This one's not quite over yet.
No, and what you're doing on defense, you're going to use both timeouts, obviously. But you've got to call defenses that are going to force the issue early, meaning you want that play over fast. You don't want to give them time to dance around in the backfield or run a wide sweep that'll take off time. Blitz them, put pressure on them, make sure that play ends quickly so that you can go ahead and keep moving.
2nd down and 6 now. Here's Hall again. And he will have a Jets first down, and that should just about do it. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Hall want to give up the middle. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
And a short gain down to about the 33. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to perhaps salt this one away. And this one is right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to
taking it right down Broadway. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get 1 piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just 1 play resulting in the touchdown. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try, and it was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Well, obviously, Charles, this was by no means an offensive track meet. I mean, the defenses were the story in this ball game. But, hey, they got enough points to get the job done, and at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
You're absolutely right about that, partner. In such a low-scoring game, it completely changes everything you had planned to do out there. Fortunately for them, they got just enough scoring to bring home the win. And in this type of a game, to play their defense, that became one of their biggest keys.
So for the Jets, the win form is
Today, from U.S. Bank Stadium.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13.
Returning from his end zone is Ty Johnson. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Now, this is going to put him back with a not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one good for 37 yards.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam. But notice how he keeps his head on a swivel, looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
He'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 33. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll set up a throw.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw here.
That pass complete to Deontay Hardy. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for the 1st down with Hunt. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. He needed a yard. That's exactly what he got. Earns him a new set of downs.
The Vikings come in with 2 wins on the year. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here. And it kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak. And right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up 2nd down. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far in the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. They run again with Hunt. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. This is a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good, and the Vikings have a 3-0 lead.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation,
They just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or 2 free.
That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. For Williams, there are the numbers from a week ago. 4 catches, 124 yards.
3rd in the league in receiving yards, and that's a strong number. That means he's being consistent each and every time out.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. Gibbs straight ahead. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Hurts. It's caught. Mitchell. First target, first catch, and a first down. Here's Hurts to throw. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. Shreds the tackle. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 11 yards there and a Lion first down. A nice toss play there to the left. More than enough room to move the chains.
And you know what I love about that play as a broadcaster? Seeing the big guys move. Seeing them get upfield and take out defenders. You know what I hated as a defensive back?
What?
That exact same thing. Seeing those linemen coming downfield, getting ready to blot out the sun.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Gibbs. And the Lions are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. From the gun, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Steps away to it, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jalen Hurts with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Lions have taken the lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Now for the point after. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. A 10-play drive that time, and it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that'll make it second down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. The Lions pressure. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On third down, here's Hunt. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
So on fourth down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright.
Back deep, Khalif Raymond. Oh, nice move. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Looking to throw.
Going underneath. Gibbs has it.
Sheds him off at the 45. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Second down. Here's Hurts.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
He's going to throw one up for the end zone.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So we've reached intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. We're starting to get near the home stretch of this NFL season. It's Week 13, so let's get an update on what's going on. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. We just watched a fine first half out of the mobile quarterback. That's Jalen Hurts. He was able to take it in himself for the game's only touchdown. And you wonder if this coaching staff will ask him to do a bit more the rest of the way.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And the Lions getting set to go on offense to start the third. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Over the middle and taken in by Laporta. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
Looking middle, and that's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
They go play action with Hurts.
Looking left side, he's got it, complete.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 29-yard line.
A good pickup there, a 22.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Looking for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half.
Their defense did its job, forcing the takeaway there to start the half, and now can the offense follow suit?
And you'd better believe that one side of the ball feeds off the work of the other, so they'll want to come out, establish some rhythm, and go down and take the lead.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15.
The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. On the give, here's Gibbs.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10.
Second down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5. Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
Sione Takitaki from that outside linebacker spot gets in there. It's a loss of 9. Well, we saw him score on the ground earlier in the ball game. This time, the defense says not so fast.
Yeah, that's good scouting and good awareness, isn't it? Because you always have to be wary of him keeping it himself, especially in this part of the field. Because if he doesn't like what he sees, you know he'll take off and try and go for it himself.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Back to throw here. Escaping the pressure right.
And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there, and in the process picks up the first down.
It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
Oh, Brandon, that's a gamer move right there. Facing third down, steps up, calls his own number, and nearly makes the house call. If I'm the coach, I let him take another one right here. Give him a chance to be the first one to hit the end zone after that effort he just gave him.
Gibbs fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Again, it's Gibbs. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Gibbs. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave them with a 4th and goal. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This will get the lead up to 7. And his kick is indeed good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And now out comes Minnesota. And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. They're going to look to throw. He's got this one complete to Sherfield. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. He'll get 15 and a Vikings 1st down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They'll drop to throw. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Taylor Luan, the former first-rounder from Michigan, flag there. They'll set up to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball, You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. They'll be hoping to work a little clock and try to add on to this slim fourth quarter lead. But whatever happens on this drive, certainly a huge fumble recovery by their defense at this juncture. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll go again with Gibbs, and he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here comes Reynolds as they try the jet sweep. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Here comes the Lions punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. On the return, Hardy. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. So all eyes on this Vikings offense. Trailing 10-3. Exactly 1 minute remaining. A fourth straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got it with a first down. Back to throw. So we get a traffic there, and that's complete. He'll look to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The pass caught by Hardy. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here first down. That's taken in by Sherfield. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. They got exactly what they wanted there. Out route, catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation. You want to keep them inbounds and have the clock run. So I'm sitting on the outside portion of the field and not letting them throw an out route. Throw anything inside and I'll make the tackle. An out route? That's not the way you're supposed to play it.
This one came right down to the wire, and CD, they had that one final chance to try to navigate their way into the end zone, but couldn't get it done to avoid the loss.
Yeah, and how about the defense there? Because while they had one final look at the end zone, the defense made sure they knew what they were doing on the last play, executed it flawlessly, and no flags. Because remember, if there's a defensive penalty, there's one play left in the game that the offense gets. They didn't allow that to happen.
So for Detroit, the win gets them back to 500 at 6-6 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Buffalo to take on the Bills. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, the loss is number 8 for them on the year. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.